Hello friends, welcome to the third video on a series of videos about Solidworks, and today we'll learn about the remaining sketching tools. And if you haven't seen my previous video, please go back and see my previous video. So now let's start sketching. So before starting the sketch we have to define our unit. So we come over here and here right now it's defined, the unit is IPS. I want it to be mmgs, so I am selecting mmgs. Now let's learn and then let's start our sketch. When we start our sketch, I'm going to sketch on our top plane. So just look onto this coordinate planes, okay? If I choose top plane, and this coordinate plane will show that top plane is XZ plane. And if I exit from the sketch and then again start sketching on my right plane, then you can see that right plane is actually YZ plane. So as you change the plane, this coordinate axis will show which plane you are currently in. So let's start our sketch on our top plane. So now let's learn about the rectangle command. So in this rectangle command, the first option is corner rectangle, and it's simple, guys. In corner rectangle command, you will be able to choose two corners of the triangle which you have to draw. And the next command is the center rectangle command. And in this, you will be able to choose a central point and a corner point of the rectangle you want to draw. And the next option is 3-point corner rectangle. And you can draw this you can select this 3-point corner rectangle command from here or from here. For the time being, I am choosing it from here by double clicking on this icon. And with 3-point rectangle, you can actually draw rectangle by specifying 3 points like this. Where do we use this 3-point rectangle? In order to understand that, I am escaping from this by pressing escape. I am exiting from this command and then selecting all these rectangle and then pressing the delete button. Right now I'm sketching a line, sketching an inclined line like this. And in case I need a rectangle in such a way that one of its side is parallel to this line, then I can use this 3-point rectangle command. And here you go, I have a rectangle like that. Now I'm pressing the escape button to exit from the current command and then selecting all these things, selecting all this and then deleting it. And again I'm drawing a line, inclined line. And after that we have this 3-point center rectangle. Where do we use this? If we want the center of a okay, I'll show it. Okay, in this command, the points which we will be able to choose will be the center point of the rectangle. Consider if we want this to be a center, then we can choose the half length like this, and then we can choose another corner point like this. This is where you will use this 3-point center rectangle. Mainly you use these tools when you want to draw triangles which are parallel to an inclined line and all. I'll show it. It's because if I choose this corner rectangle over here, and if I choose this line and this line, I can't draw a rectangle in such a way that the line, this side is parallel to that line. That is, if I delete it and draw a inclined line, and if I want to draw a rectangle in such a way that one of the side is parallel to this inclined line, and if I try to use this corner rectangle command, I'll not be able to do that. So in order to draw a rectangle in such a way that it is one of its side is parallel to an inclined line, I should use this 3-point rectangle. See, it's easy as that. And now the last command in this rectangle command is this parallelogram. Parallelograms are figures in which the opposite sides are parallel. It's simple. If you want to create a parallelogram, then you can use this command which is under the rectangle command. So that's all about the rectangle command. So now let's learn about the slot command. In slot command we have many options like this, and in that the first option is the straight slot command, and in that you'll be able to choose 2 points and then the radius in order to make a straight slot. And there are also other options where you can actually select the center point, and it's similar to the midpoint lines which we draw, and the other point, and after that we can define its radius. And then the third one is a 3-point slot, 3-point arc slot. As the name suggests, this uses 3 points and an arc. So 1, 2, and now I can select the center point, 3, and the arc, the radius. Okay, and after that we have this center point arc slot, and in that you can choose the center point, and then you can choose the arc length, then the radius. And you don't have to worry about these dimensions over here. If you don't want the dimension over here, you can delete it and delete this too. And if you want to dimension from this end to this end, what will you do? So if I just click on this circle and then click on this circle, what I get is the dimension from this center to center, but I want the dimension from this point to this point. How can I do that? So let's learn how to do that. So I'm selecting this dimension and then deleting it, and after taking the smart dimension command, I'm pressing the shift button and then pressing over here and then pressing over here. Right now I have this dimension which is showing the distance between the farthest points. You just have to click the shift key. Okay, that's it. And then okay, that's all about the slot command. Next, let's learn about the polygon command. So now let's learn about the polygon command. Before that, I'm selecting all this and pressing the delete key. After that, I'm clicking this polygon command, and in that I'm going to draw a polygon over here. Right now it's a triangle, and you can actually adjust the number of sides from here. You can use this arrow keys to increase or decrease the number of sides. And this over here shows the x coordinate and the y coordinate of the center of the polygon. If I want to move this to the right, I'll increase the x coordinate. I can also increase or decrease the y coordinate, and this shows the radius of the circle inscribed. If I make it 120, the radius of the circle will go to 120. And if I want to make this circle in a circumscribed manner, then I can just click on this so that the circle will be circumscribed. And then this shows the rotation. If I make it 0 over here, you can see, if I just change it like this, you can see that this rotates. This shows the angle of this shape. So that's all about the polygon command. So now let's learn about the fillet command. So before learning the fillet command, we need a sketch. I'm going to draw a corner rectangle, and then if I choose this sketch fillet, and over here we can define the radius of the fillet. So if I press this line and this line, I'll get a fillet, I'll get the preview. Okay, so if I tick this, I'll get fillet of radius 10. So if I don't really have to select this 2 sides. I can just simply select this one corner and then give this 10 mm, and if we click this checkbox to give dimension to each fillet and then press OK, the dimension will automatically come there. Okay, so that's all about the fillet command. Next, let's learn about the chamfer command. So in chamfer, if I take it, there are two options, angle distance and distance distance. First, let's learn the distance distance. So right here right now I'm going to give a 10 mm distance, and if I click on this equal distance, then I'll demonstrate it. So if I click on this corner, then I'll get a chamfer over here, and I'm going to press this OK. So if you zoom in, I got 10 mm distance equal from both this edges. So why is there this red colored chain over here? This red colored symbol over here indicates that this dimension is linked with this dimension. So if I change this to 7, this will also change to 7. So there is also other kind of chamfers. So the next one is, you can also change the distance. If you don't want equal distance, then you can check this, and maybe I'll give 15 over here, and then if I click on this, I'll get 15 on one side and 10 on the other side. And the next chamfer option is angle distance option. So for that, I'm going to press Ctrl Z, okay, I can't do that, so I'm going to press OK, and then pressing Ctrl Z to undo. So now I'm going to press on this sketch chamfer again. I'm going to choose this angle distance. I'm going to take 10 mm and 45 degrees, and if I select this corner, I'll get 45 degree and 10 mm. And let's measure if this side is also 10 mm. Yes, it is 10 mm. This right now this turned yellow and red because right now we just over defined the sketch. This portion of the sketch was already defined fully, so if we give this 10 mm over here, this 10 mm is actually unnecessary. That's why the colors changed. So if I just press on this cancel, it will go away. And you can see that over here in this region, all the sketch elements are in black in color, so it's fully defined, this area of the sketch. So right now let's check something else. If we just press Ctrl C, Ctrl C, Ctrl Z, and then go to chamfer again, and okay, right now I'm going to make it 60 degree. Okay, if I give it 60 degree, you can see that I gave 10 mm and 60 degrees. So right now in this case, if we measure the distance from here to here, it's not 10 mm. In the previous case, both the sides had equal, that is 10 mm and 10 mm, because the angle was 45 degrees. So if the angle changes, then this distance from this edge to this edge will also change. So just keep that in mind. And that's all about the chamfer command. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for your time, and please subscribe, like, and comment what else should I do in order to make these videos more effective. Thank you.